Hey, it's Takasta here. Welcome to another video review. Today, I've actually bought a lot of mice, secondhand mice over the Christmas holidays, New Year's, and a lot of mouse pads as well. So I'm going to be doing a series of mouse pad reviews because I just got a whole lot of them. First one up is the Icemat, which is a glass mouse pad. So basically, this company, Icemat, back in like 2000, 1999, can't really remember, they came up with, like before, optical mice, such as this one right here. They don't track on glass. So then Icemat came up with the technology somehow to enable the optical, the sensor to basically bounce back and track on glass, which is a really nifty feature. So basically, they came out with like the Icemat 1, which is a little bit smaller than this one. So this is the Icemat 2nd edition. And so in, I don't know, 2004, 2005, Icemat got bought out by Steelseries. So basically, Steelseries now makes glass mouse pads as well, the Steelseries I-1 or Steelseries I-2. If you remember in my previous video with the Kinzu, I think, I had the Steelseries I-1, the black one, but then I actually sold that one, and I really miss like the feeling of the Icemat or just a glass mouse pad such as this one, which is freaking awesome. Anyways, so I decided to get another one, which is the Icemat edition 2. So these are limited. This is a limited edition. They're not sold anymore. So basically, what's so good about Icemat or a glass mouse pad, I1, I2, whatever, is that first of all, it's a hard mouse pad. As you can see, it's glass. So on the back, you've got these couple of anti-slip things, so grip things, which allow for really good grip. And so basically, what they've done is they've coated this back part with a not transparent, so it's you can't see through this black surface. So then when you look at it from directly, you can see that it basically bounces on the surface and bounces back. So on a glass mouse pad, it's very unique, the glide, but it's very dependent. Like your glide of the mouse with the glass mouse pad is very dependent on the mouse skates that you have. So this one I have here, these I've been using for a long time. So when I use it, you can hear like it's a very grainy sound. It's like as if I'm trying to scratch my nails on a chalkboard, like that kind of sound. But I have like a couple other mice over here. I'm just gonna grab over here. So here I've got my Death Adder, which has a different type of mouse skates which I attached onto it. And let's see. Oh my god, I've got like wires all over. So let's see what this sounds like. So when I put it on, the sound is a little bit, it's not as grainy and it's not as loud anymore. So it sounds, it's actually bearable, and the glide seems softer. Alright, let's see. I have my Razer Naga here, which these mouse skates have been used out. So once used out mouse skates on a glass mouse pad, they really start wearing down quite a lot, and they sound very grainy. So if you can hear that. Most of the time, you use mouse pads. Once they become grainy, it's a no-go. It just doesn't sound too good, and the glide, even though the glide's still like the same, you can see like the glide's still the same, but the sound really it would get to some people. And here we have my Zai, which I also attached some brand new mouse skates, like Teflon mouse skates on them. So these are, I think they're the Rantoped mouse skates or whatever. But let's see how this sounds. So as you can tell, like it's a much like softer sound. It's not as grainy, and it seems to glide just as smoothly as well. So basically, cool thing about this mouse pad, it's the feel of just using glass rather than a hard mat, soft mat. That's just a very personal feeling. Like I absolutely love it. Most people who have used glass mouse pads love it. And the good thing is that it works with both optical and laser mice. So this is my Zai. It works perfectly fine. We have my IE 3.0. Works perfectly fine. The one thing that you have to notice about glass mouse pads is that the liftoff distance is extremely low. It's about 0.1 centimeters, so like 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters, compared to you have some like the SP, which has which has a renowned like high lift-off distance. This one has extremely low lift-off distance. So basically, once you lift on your mouse pad, the mouse will stop tracking on the screen. So low lift-off distance is pretty good. A lot of people, some people like it. Most of the time, you want a low lift-off distance, but you have to be careful because I've tried having my Death Adder here. I've tried attaching 0.5 millimeter mouse gates, and when I tried tracking on like this mouse pad, actually wouldn't even track because the lift off distance. Because if you imagine, if I lift off distance by 0.5 millimeters, and this only tracks up to 0. It's not 0.5 millimeters, 0.5 cm. So this is a 2 millimeter tracking. So basically, you couldn't even track. So that's one thing you have to take care of. So basically, great mousepad. I love this mousepad for anyone who wants to get something or try something new or brand new. Make sure to get the I-1, I-2 from Steelseries or the Icemat if you can find it. One thing you have to make sure though is that always have replaceable mouse gates when you're using with this pad. The mouse gates wear off quite easily, but then once you replace them, it's very, very smooth. It's expensive. I think the I1, the smaller version, is like still 280 Hong Kong. It's quite pricey. The I2, the bigger one, this one is like 380. So it's quite a bit pricey. But if you want pretty good mousepad for whatever, try this. So this is my review of the Icemat. Thank you for watching.